What if I told you every word you speak shapes the fabric of your reality? Have you ever wondered why forming words with letters is called spelling? Today, we're uncovering how words are not just means of communication, but powerful tools that craft our perceptions, relationships, and even our world. From ancient wisdom to modern science, learn why choosing your words wisely can transform your life. Welcome to Vortex Tribe, where we journey into the heart of consciousness, energy, and universal truths. Let's dive right in. Introduction to Hidden Controls and the Power of Words. In a world buzzing with noise and distractions, have you ever paused to wonder about the true power of the words we use and the media that envelops us daily? Consider the word entertainment. It seems innocent, right? Just a way to describe how we spend our leisure time. But break it down, and you discover its roots: enter, tain, and ment, to hold within, to maintain in the mind. Entertainment isn't just about amusement, it's about captivating our attention, holding it within a carefully crafted sphere of influence. Now, let's venture into where some of our entertainment comes from: Hollywood, a name that evokes dreams and fantasies. But why Hollywood? Historically, the holly tree was sacred to the Druids, ancient priests who believed in the power of words and used Hollywood to craft their wands. These wands were instruments to channel magic, to cast spells. Hollywood, then, isn't just a place of movie magic, it's a modern wand, casting spellbinding stories into the minds of millions to entertain us. And what about television? At its surface, a medium to tell a vision. But delve deeper, and on our televisions we have channels, channeling entertainment. But what is on these channels? Programs, programming us, subtly shaping our views, beliefs, and perception of reality. With these visions, through these channels, and with the power of forming words, which you now understand, are spells. This brings us to the fascinating roots of abracadabra, an ancient word believed to have healing powers when inscribed on an amulet. Stemming from Aramaic, it translates to "I create as I speak." This notion that our words can create our reality is not just poetic, but a profound acknowledgement of their power. Each word we speak is like a small spell, casting ripples through the fabric of our lives and the lives of those around us. Funny how we are told nowadays this word is just what magicians use. This exploration is to illuminate the intricate dance of words and to awaken us to the spells we live under, the spells we can break and remake. As we uncover the hidden in plain sight words that control and dictate our lives, we begin to empower ourselves. We begin to see the world not just as it is presented to us, but as we can create it, with intention, with awareness, with the transformative power of our words. Join us as we delve into the stories behind the words, the hidden meanings that control, create, and shape our collective consciousness. Wisdom from the ages, philosophies and teachings from Stoicism to Hermeticism, and insights from luminaries like Alan Watts, Einstein, and Gandhi all echo the potent power of our speech. Stoicism, a philosophy that underscores the importance of virtue, wisdom, and self-control, teaches the development of fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. The Stoics placed significant emphasis on the power of our words, advocating for mindful and intentional speech. They understood that words have the power to influence our emotions and actions, and thus, by choosing our words wisely, we can foster inner peace and resilience. First, learn the meaning of what you say and then speak. Epictetus. Hermeticism, with its principles encapsulated in the axiom, "as above, so below, as within, so without," teaches us about the mirror effect of our words. Just as our inner thoughts reflect in our outer reality, the words we speak create ripples in the universe, manifesting our internal states into the physical world. Alan Watts, a British philosopher known for his efforts to bring Eastern philosophies to Western audiences, often discussed how language constructs our reality. He said, "The menu is not the meal," reminding us that the words we use to describe the world around us are not the reality itself, but merely symbols pointing to it. Albert Einstein, whose name is synonymous with genius, understood the power of imagination and language, stating, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution." This highlights the creative power inherent in the words we choose to express our thoughts and dreams. Perhaps one of the most powerful reflections on the impact of our words comes from Mahatma Gandhi, who observed, "Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny." This cascade from thought to destiny underlines the foundational role of our language in shaping our lives. Florence Scovel Shinn, an artist and author of New Thought spiritual writings, succinctly captured the essence of word power in her affirmation, "Your word is your wand." This statement encapsulates the magical power of speech, emphasizing that what we articulate can manifest and transform our reality. These teachings across different eras and cultures converge on a singular truth. The words we choose to use are not mere vessels of communication, but powerful tools of creation. They shape our perceptions, our realities, and ultimately, our destinies. By becoming more mindful of your language, you unlock the ability to consciously craft your life and the world around you. The science and spirituality of words. In our journey to understand the profound influence of our language, we encounter not only philosophical insights, but tangible scientific evidence. Remarkable studies have shown that words can literally reshape our reality. Dr. Masaru Emoto's groundbreaking research into the crystalline structure of water, exposed to different words, revealed that positive language results in beautifully complex and coherent crystal formations, while negative words lead to disordered and fragmented structures. This experiment suggests that our words have a physical impact on the world around us, considering that the human body comprises about 60% water. Imagine the effect our words can have on our own bodies and the health of those we speak to. Similarly, experiments with plant growth have demonstrated that plants spoken to with kindness and encouragement tend to flourish more than those subjected to harsh, negative words. This isn't just a quaint idea for gardeners, but a profound demonstration of how vibrations created by our words can affect life at its most fundamental levels. Turning to the spiritual dimension, words have always been recognized as powerful forces of creation. Ancient cultures and religious texts are replete with references to the power of the spoken word. In the beginning of the biblical narrative, the universe itself was spoken into existence with the phrase, "Let there be light." Similarly, in Hinduism, the universe is said to have originated from the primordial sound, Om. These examples illustrate a universal acknowledgement of words as creative forces, capable of influencing and shaping not just individual experiences, but the very fabric of reality. This spiritual perspective is mirrored in practices across the world, where mantras, prayers, and affirmations are used to transform consciousness and manifest changes in the physical realm. The idea that words can align us with higher vibrations and energies is not merely metaphysical speculation, but a lived reality for many who have experienced profound shifts through conscious language use. As we navigate the intersection of science and spirituality, it becomes clear that words are not just tools for communication, but vital instruments of transformation. They carry the power to heal or harm, to uplift or oppress, to create or destroy. Recognizing this, we are called to choose our words with the utmost care, aware that each word we utter is a stroke on the canvas of our collective reality. The influence of language on perception and experience. Next, we venture further into the subtle yet powerful ways language molds our perception and reality. Let's take the impact of gendered language on how we view the world as a starting point. For instance, the way languages attribute gender to nouns, such as bridge. In languages where bridge is masculine, it is often described with attributes like strength and endurance. Conversely, where the noun is feminine, descriptions may lean towards beauty and grace. This does not just influence our perception and experience of inanimate objects, but seeps into how we understand and engage with the world and each other. Consider the scenario of a vase being knocked over. In English, the active voice, "they knocked it over," places a person at the forefront, emphasizing blame. Other languages might opt for a passive construction, implying the vase fell on its own, thus diffusing the notion of fault. This variance in linguistic choices reflects deeper cultural narratives around accountability and our interaction with the environment. It's a vivid demonstration of how language doesn't merely describe reality, but actively participates in constructing it. These linguistic nuances extend beyond individual words to the narratives we construct and the collective understanding we share. They influence not only how we perceive the world around us, but also how we relate to each other within it. By becoming aware of the power of language to shape perception, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of our own biases and the potential for more compassionate, empathetic communication. Adding another layer to this exploration, consider the dichotomies of us versus them or our versus their, especially in discussions about land, countries, and belonging. Such distinctions, drawn by mere words, can forge deep divides, fostering a sense of separation and otherness. Yet, if we step back, we recognize that these words at their core are tools for communication, meant to bridge gaps, not widen them. The moment we start taking words too literally, too personally, we risk being entrapped by their most superficial layer, overlooking their potential to unite and heal. In this light, words are not just passive conveyors of our thoughts, but active participants in the shaping of our social and personal landscapes. The choice of words becomes a powerful tool, not only in defining our relationship with the world, but in influencing the very fabric of our societies. As we navigate the complex interplay of language and perception, let's strive for a level of awareness and intentionality that fosters understanding, connection, and ultimately a shared sense of humanity. Words to watch and why. In the tapestry of language, every word carries energy that influences our perception, emotions, vibrations, life experiences, and even actions. Recognizing the power of words enables us to choose them more consciously, fostering positivity, understanding, and empowerment in our lives and interactions. Let's delve into some commonly used words that carry a potent charge, both positive and negative, and consider the impact they have on our lives. Words like can't, won't, and never often carry a heavy, limiting energy. They can create barriers in our minds, restricting our potential and dimming our optimism. Similarly, words like hate, fear, and anger not only describe negative emotions, but can amplify them, affecting our mood and even our health. Think Dr. Emoto mentioned earlier. On the flip side, words like love, hope, and joy resonate with high vibrational energy, uplifting our spirits and those around us. Can, will, and do are words of empowerment, encouraging action and belief in our capabilities. Consider the impact of replacing disempowering language with words that uplift and affirm. Disempowering words and their empowering alternatives. Another powerful transformation comes from reframing our experiences. As an example, instead of describing a day as terrible, choose to see it as challenging yet revealing. This doesn't deny the difficulty, but rather acknowledges the potential for learning and growth. Let's also be mindful of the words us and them, especially in discussions that involve differing viewpoints or identities. Recognizing the humanity in everyone and opting for inclusive language can bridge divides and foster a sense of collective well-being. In offering these alternatives, the aim is not to police every word, but to become more conscious of the energy we're invoking with our language. By choosing our words wisely, we're not just communicating. We're consciously creating the canvas of our lives. Words have the power to hurt, to heal, to transform, and to inspire. The question becomes, what kind of world are we looking to create with our words? Common random negative words to consider that could affect us all on an unconscious level. It's fascinating to observe how certain prefixes and sounds recur in words with specific connotations. While this observation is not about demonizing any particular set of words or suggesting a direct intention behind their formation, it does invite us to reflect on the subtle influences language can have on our perceptions and attitudes. Embracing this awareness invites us into a more intentional practice of speech. It's an opportunity to align your words with the kind of life you wish to live and the world we wish to co-create. As we proceed, let's carry this consciousness into our conversations, our thoughts, and our self-talk, nurturing a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. This practice isn't about denying the complexity of emotions and experiences, but rather about affirming our capacity to navigate them with intention and grace. Practical guidance for mindful language. Let's now turn our attention to how we can harness this knowledge for positive change. Mindful language use isn't just about avoiding certain words. It's about consciously choosing words that uplift, empower, and bring about the reality we wish to see. Here are some actionable steps to help you cultivate more awareness in your daily language use, inspired by the teachings of Neville Goddard and Dale Carnegie. 1. Observe your language patterns. Start by becoming an observer of your own language. Notice the words you frequently use, especially those that carry negative energy. Are there phrases or patterns that consistently show up in your conversations or inner self-talk? Awareness is the first step towards transformation. 2. Understand the energy of words. Each word you say carries a vibration that can affect your mood, mindset, and even your interactions with others. Pay attention to how certain words make you feel. Do they uplift you, or do they bring you down? Choosing words with positive energy can significantly shift your outlook, interactions, and experiences. 3. Practice replacing negative language. When you catch yourself using a word or phrase that doesn't serve your highest good, pause and find a positive alternative. For instance, instead of saying, "This is impossible," try, "This is challenging, but I am determined to find ways to overcome it." This shift not only changes your internal dialogue, but can also change the outcomes you experience. 4. Use positive affirmations. Drawing from Neville Goddard's teachings, affirmations can be a powerful tool to reprogram your subconscious mind. Start your day by affirming the reality you wish to create. Phrases like, I am capable and strong, or I attract positive experiences into my life can set a positive tone for your day. 5. Communicate with intention. Dale Carnegie emphasized the importance of thoughtful communication. Before speaking, ask yourself if what you're about to say is true, necessary, and kind. This simple filter can transform the impact of your words on others and yourself. 6. Curate your media consumption. Be mindful of the words that surround you through the media you consume, including the books you read, the music you listen to, and the shows you watch. These forms of media are not just entertainment, they shape your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. If you immerse yourself in content that uplifts, inspires, and empowers, you'll find that the language you use and the thoughts you entertain will naturally become more positive. Conversely, constant exposure to negative or degrading content can subtly influence you to adopt a more pessimistic or harmful outlook. Actively choose media that reflects the values you want to embody and the reality you wish to create. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you'll begin to notice a shift not only in how you communicate, but in how you perceive, experience, and feel in the world. Mindful language is a gateway to a more positive, empowered, and intentional life, and it is something that is in your control. Before we get to the conclusion, if you are enjoying this video, please show your support by hitting the like button. It helps me more than you know. Conclusion. In reflecting upon the journey we've embarked upon today, from understanding the hidden controls embedded within our language to exploring the profound wisdom passed down through ages and cultures, it becomes evident that the words we speak and the thoughts we entertain are not mere echoes in the void, but powerful spells that shape our reality. Aldous Huxley's insight: words are man's first and most grandiose invention. With language, he created a whole new universe. Serves as a beacon, illuminating the path to a deeper understanding of the power vested in our words. We've delved into the scientific realm, where studies like those of Dr. Masaru Emoto reveal the tangible impact of our words on the physical world, underscoring the undeniable connection between the vibrational quality of our speech and the very fabric of our existence. This scientific exploration parallels ancient spiritual teachings, which consistently affirm the creative and transformative power of the spoken word, from the divine utterances that wove the cosmos into being, to the sacred sounds and mantras that continue to shape our spiritual and material lives. The wisdom of Stoicism, Hermeticism, and the insights of luminaries such as Alan Watts and Gandhi converge on a singular truth: our words are the architects of our destiny. Through mindful language use, as advocated by Neville Goddard and Dale Carnegie, we possess the capacity to mold our experiences, relationships, and the collective consciousness. Ponder the potential that lies within your grasp, the ability to create, transform, and uplift the collective consciousness simply through the conscious use of your language. Let this be a moment of reflection, an opportunity to contemplate the impact of our words in creating the experience of this physical realm. How will you choose to use this power? What reality will you speak into existence? Choose one word or phrase you wish to transform and find an empowering alternative. Let's create ripples of positive change together. Together, we can harness the power of our words to build a brighter, more compassionate world. Your words have power. Use them wisely. Subscribe for more educational content that helps to raise our collective consciousness. Until next time.